From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gary McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Get big savings close to home with Northway Bank's Community Sense digital coupon book, filled with valuable money-saving coupons from hundreds of Northway Bank business customers. Visit northwaybank.com for more info. Northway Bank, with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire. The people you know, the bank you trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. A meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Gray, Maine, says the Valley area in western Maine lucked out this weekend in not getting a significant amount of ice. Margaret Curtis says the area saw less icing than expected.
The key parts for icing is to have, obviously, it be raining and below freezing. And what happened yesterday was the cold air moved in, but it moved in a little bit after the rain had ended. So New Hampshire was able to stay right on the border. A lot of Mount Washington Valley, we heard a few reports of some light icing, but most of the temperatures stayed right around 31, 32, 33, which kept the icing to a minimum. In contrast, some portions of Maine further east, Augusta, were below freezing all day and saw a 1/4 to 3/10 of an inch of ice.
There are no reports of significant power outages in the Valley area or western Maine this morning. The Weather Service has canceled the ice storm warning in New Hampshire. Curtis says icy conditions will continue today, though, with patchy freezing drizzle and freezing rain this morning that could cause an ice buildup of around 1/10 of an inch. The Weather Service has issued a freezing rain advisory until 4 o'clock this afternoon for northern Carroll and Coos counties in New Hampshire. The ice storm warning remains in effect until noon today for Oxford and Cumberland counties in Maine, with possible ice accumulation of 1/2 inch. Freezing rain will cause ice to accumulate on most surfaces, and roads and sidewalks will be very slippery, making driving and walking difficult. In western Maine, forecasters warn tree limbs and power lines will likely see significant accumulations of ice by mid-morning, and snapped tree limbs will be dangerous and could lead to power outages. Travel is expected to be difficult this morning. People that want to get coverage on the federally run health exchange by the start of the new year are rushing to get signed up. The deadline to sign up on the exchange for coverage is January 1st is today. People can still sign up for coverage until March 31st, but their coverage won't start until later. In Maine news, the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office says a 46-year-old water tanker driver was taken to Maine Medical Center with 9 life-threatening injuries yesterday afternoon after he crashed on Route 113 in Baldwin. Patrol Captain Don Goulet says David Nelson was driving a Poland Springs tractor-trailer southbound near Rocky Dunn Road shortly before 4 o'clock when he lost control on an icy curve, went off the right side of the road more than 350 feet into a ditch and rolled over. Goulet says the impact crushed the cab around Nelson, and it took firefighters from Baldwin and Standish about half an hour to cut him out. Speed and alcohol are not considered to be factors in the crash. Route 113 was closed in the vicinity and fully reopened around 7:30 last night after a special tow truck arrived to get the tanker truck. Maine State Police are assisting in the investigation. In sports and college hoops, Rhode Island beat UNH 62-45. The Yukon women routed number 21 California 80-47. Number 10 Yukon men beat Washington 82-70. The New England Patriots breezed past Baltimore 41-7 yesterday in NFL action. And in the NBA, the Indiana Pacers beat the Boston Celtics 106-79 last night. In the weather today, a freezing rain advisory in effect until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Patchy fog this morning, freezing rain likely. Rain likely with areas of freezing drizzle this morning. Then a chance of rain and snow this afternoon. Little or no snow accumulation. Ice accumulation around a trace. Highs in the mid-30s with light winds. Mostly cloudy in the evening tonight, then partly clearing. Lows around 12 to 18 degrees. Northwest winds around 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20. And partly sunny Tuesday, colder with highs in the lower 20s. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gary McKenzie.